Hello YouTubers, and welcome to our review channel. Today we're going to be doing a really special review, and it's for the SJCAM SJ7 Star. We're just going to be doing a first look review, show you the build of the unit and some of the menu options. This is a prototype unit, so the packaging is not ready yet, or the accessories. So we'll just show you the unit and maybe compare it also to the SJCAM SJ6 and also the Xiaomi Xiaoyi. So we'll basically be showing you the build of the unit, and then we'll power it on and show you some of the menu options. Before we get started though, I want to remind you guys to like our video, also subscribe. With that, let's get started. So we'll show you the SJ7 Star first. Okay, so here we have a power on button, settings button. It says SJ7 Star. We have a Sony IMX117 16 megapixel sensor, 7G lens. Here we have the capture button, and one thing I really like about this camera is the build, or the finish. So this is aluminum alloy, and it has a nice matte finish. Up here we have speaker, and if you compare this, the SJ7 Star, with the Xiaomi E2, there's basically, aesthetic wise, the SJCAM SJ7 Star, it kicks ass, you know, it's awesome. So you can see here we have a nice nice machining, nice finish on the edges here, and then on the E2 is just plastic. So the SJ7 Star ports, we have a micro SD card slot, supports up to 64 and 128 gigabyte cards, only selected ones, and basically just make sure that the cards that you're buying are authentic. We have a micro HDMI port, looks like 2 mic holes, and a mini HDMI port, and this is cool because you can plug in an external mic. So we have an SJCAM. There's 2 versions that it's I've been shooting with them, so the cords are a little bit tangled, but I'll show you one of them. So this is a long neck mic, SJCAM mic, and just plug it in there, and then you have external mic. So these would be great for things like interviewing, or if you're at a concert or performance or family outing or whatever, family gathering. Okay, and then on the back here we have a 2-inch touchscreen. The bottom here we have the battery, and this battery, it's an SJ7 Star battery, so it looks like they will these batteries will only be good for the SJ7. So let me actually take out the SJ7 Star battery, and we can compare them. Okay, so these are definitely different. You can see that the connectors are on the right side on this battery, and then on the left side. So these will not be compatible, these batteries. Now these are both 1000 mAh batteries, so that's an upgrade from the previous SJCAM batteries, which were only 900 mAh in capacity. Okay, so let me find which one goes to which. So this is SJ6 Legend. So pop that back in. I want to remind you guys to like our video, also subscribe. Pop up. So nice battery door, has a nice little spring loaded there. Okay, now let's power this baby on. Okay, so we can see it has a nice 2-inch screen. So it's really hard, it's a lot easier to shoot with a 2-inch screen, because you can actually see what you're shooting. So we have some resolutions here. So here are some of the resolutions: 4K at 30 FPS, 4K at 25 FPS, 2160p at 30 frames per second, 2.7K at 30 frames per second, and so on. So quite a few resolutions. So this is probably the most resolutions of any SJCAM I've seen. So we have photo size, and here are some of the photo sizes. 16 megapixel. So we have a whole bunch of other cool new features like quick capture, gyro sensor, dual files. So this allows you to record to both your micro SD card and the SJCAM Zone app at the same time. The SJCAM Zone app will actually have a lighter version. Time-lapse video, loop record, selfie timer. Auto DVR, burst mode. So we'll go in depth with some of the menu options. Microphone volume. So okay, yeah, we actually did take some. We did test the mic out, so it looks like the volume was not all the way up on that. Languages, so a ton of languages. Wi-Fi. This is SJCAM Star V1.0 firmware version. And then when you tap the screen, when you're in capture mode, you can select what you want to, like how you want to use the camera. So we'll actually just take a picture. And yeah, so I'm really happy with this camera. Great battery life. We've been shooting on it for a couple hours, for at least an hour, and it still has 2 bars. So great job SJCAM with that. So yeah, that just about wraps up this video. Let me see if there's anything else we can show you. So we'll actually power this on, the SJ6. So the main difference between these two cameras is that they have different CPU. So this has an Ambarella A12 CPU, and this has a Novatech NTK 9660 CPU. This has the extra front screen, the screen on the front, which is great for taking selfies. Different lenses, Sony IMX 117, and then we have a Panasonic 60 megapixel lens on the SJ6 Legend. And there are some other, like the build, this is a rubbery plastic finish, and then